So I want to talk about my training philosophy. When you go online, you'll hear things like, these are the exercises you should do, this is how much you should lift. And the problem with that is that it makes people want to do everything and be everything, when in reality, we can't all be bodybuilders. We can't all be power lifters. We can't all be Olympic athletes, etc., etc. So it really made me wonder what it is that I actually need to be doing when it comes down to my training, to my exercising. And I realized that I am not a bodybuilder. I'm not trying to be the next Mr. Olympia. And I'm not an athlete. I'm not a power lifter. I'm none of these things. I just lift because I have specific goals in mind. And these are not the same as any of those people. So I had to ask myself what it is that I actually want when I'm lifting. So there are three main things for me. The first thing is aesthetics. And it might sound a bit superficial, but for me, that's at the top. And the reason is because I believe looks affect your life in a very big way. They affect the way people treat you, and they also affect the way that you show up in the world because you understand how looks affects people's perception of you. Additionally, because you understand how much looks plays a role in life, you also feel better when you look better. So for me, exercising has become that thing which makes me feel that I look good. And because of that, I feel good. And I'm sure you've heard the term, the body is the fit, right? And there's a reason why it's passed around so much because everyone knows that if you look good naked, you're going to look good in clothes. It doesn't matter what you wear. You're just going to be able to pull it off much, much better if you look better. So, yeah, big thing for me is aesthetics. Second thing is functional strength. I want to be able to carry out my daily activities well up into my old age without straining myself, without actually having injuries. And right now, that looks like me being able to do chores. It means me being able to handle myself, move my body without feeling like this is too much for me. Also, in the unlikely scenario, though, okay, not that unlikely because these things happen in this situation where there's an emergency. I want to be able to move this person from point A to point B or move this object from point A to point B to actually be useful in that situation. And the third thing is I want to be able to take care of my health. It kinda is something which I think a lot of people would think should be at the top, but for me, it's not, if I'm being honest. And if the only benefit of exercise was health, like health benefits, I don't think I would be as committed as I am. But it's just a very good bonus that in addition to aesthetics, exercise also gives you good health benefits. So yeah, those are the three main reasons for me. In addition to this, because of the way I think about my training, I've also set for myself specific goals, lifetime goals, on what I want to achieve with my training. Because I'm not just trying to keep going and keep going and keep going, continually beating my PR, beating my PR, beating my PR. Because for me, it seems like that's the fastest way to injuries, and also it can leave a person like me unfulfilled because I'm never actually reaching the point where I can say, okay, now I look good or now I'm strong. And that's the problem which I had in the past. But now I'm a bit more structured. Like now I know that there's an end goal in mind. And once I reach that end goal, I can now feel accomplished, like I've actually got what I wanted. So whenever I look around in the world and I see that this person is stronger, this person can do this, I'm like, yeah, because that's what they wanted. That was what they were going for. But for me, I had something completely different. And it was a game changer for me because I no longer think to myself, oh, I need to be as strong as this person or I need to look like this person because everybody is different. Different genetics, different goals, different strength levels, just um, because of the way that they navigate their training. So, yeah, basically, that's how I have organized my training. I'm not trying to be everything, I'm just trying to be a better me.